Happy holidays. Welcome back to Softcore History. I'm your host for the week, Dan Regester, and I am joined, as always, by Rob Fox and Jake Goldman. What is up, boys?
It's Merry Christmas, for one.
I'm up. Because it's early in the morning today.
It's early in the morning. These guys, early in the morning. It's 9 a.m.
I know. It's early work for us.
It is early work for you. You guys don't normally work this early, huh?
I'm surprised you're up.
This is the time I'm normally
You're
in
unemployed.
office, like,
Right.
Why the
fully
fuck are you up?
Yeah.
You guys asked me. I said I'd come in whenever. I said anytime.
You were here at 8 o'clock in the morning as I pulled up.
Yeah, I was actually here early.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
We were here last night as well, recording stuff for the Patreon, patreon.com/softcore history.
Yeah.
Jake had not left, right? So I just think he slept here.
Yeah. That's probably accurate.
I slept here. I did. Yeah.
In his car or in Joel's trailer in the back.
His wife was like, don't come back till you have a job. And
It's like, well, I'm a podcaster now, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my job.
dream.
Living the dream. I'm having a Stella at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that's not feasible because we don't have enough people on the Patreon for this to be our single employment.
Yeah.
So go ahead and take a look-see at patreon.com/softcore history. 2 additional episodes every week.
That's right. That's right.
Buy it for yourself for the holidays, for Christmas,
Oh, get it as a little Christmas gift to
for
yourself.
Kwanzaa.
Also,
yourself.
you know, a whole back catalog as well, so you're not just paying for 2 episodes.
I would
No.
actually say, yeah, if you're traveling this Christmas, like if you're about to start driving or whatever,
Yeah.
and you need some content,
At this point, we have 2 years of
Yeah.
Patreon content.
yeah, go ahead and throw down the
Insane
$5, even
amount.
if it's just for the month,
Yeah.
to just have stuff to listen to.
Maybe gift it to someone if they don't have the Patreon
Yeah, I'm
subscription.
sure you can probably do that.
We don't know how
I
that
don't
works. Yeah, functionally, I bet you can't with Patreon.
Give someone, what's 12 times 5? 60?
60, yeah.
Give someone $60.
No, it's 54 with
Yeah.
the
Oh, with
whole
the
year
year. Yeah,
subscription.
yeah.
Oh, just get him a year of us.
But anyway, today we're actually going to talk about a little known tradition in Peru
Okay.
around this time, typically from December 24th to December 26th.
Okay.
Always on Christmas Day, though.
That's when the main event, it's like a bowl game. Always on New Year's. The big ones are on New Year's Day.
Yes.
Okay.
This is Peruvian New Year's 6.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
We're talking high up in the Andes Mountains at an elevation of around 3,600 meters, which I believe is 12,000 feet, in Santo Tomás, Peru. The whole town of indigenous people get together to celebrate Christmas with a week-long bender of drinking, dancing, and settling scores in a community-created fight pit.
Hell yeah.
What's it called, Dan?
It is called Takanakuy.
Fucking nailed it, dude. We were practicing that this morning.
I had to listen to multiple
Takanakuy.
videos to try to figure it out.
Takanakuy.
I will surely fuck it up throughout this episode.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Takanakuy.
Long before Frank Costanza created Festivus, men, women, and children of Santo Tomás could all air out their grievances and test feats of strength against anyone they were beefing with that year
Oh my God.
in hand-to-hand combat.
Is this a beef squashing holiday?
Yeah.
That's what it's meant for.
That's fantastic.
Every Christmas.
Just
You have problems with this motherfucker all year?
you know how they say like you can't go to bed angry
Right.
when you're like with a significant other.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
with your neighbors, you can't end the year angry.
Right.
Just squash it now so we can go in fresh.
Otherwise.
I typically agree with that. You shouldn't let your neighbor leave you angry.
All beefs
Settle
should be
beefs.
squashed immediately, but if
Clean
you
the
can't,
slate.
before the end of the year. It's an HOA. If I'm an
You want to
HOA
start the
pres-
new year right.
Yeah, HOA
Yeah.
should do this.
HOA pres for sure. I'm like, hey, beef squashing.
Yeah.
Christmas Day.
I need to fight the guy whose dog bit my dog.
With honor.
Yeah, with honor.
Santo Tomás is historically one of the poorest areas in Peru, cut off not only geographically from the power centers and financial interests of the Pacific coast, but most resources and government services from their country, as it's about a 12-hour drive from the nearest court.
Oh, imagine that. The poor people have a holiday around violence.
Let's get sick. Doesn't sound like something they do at the country club.
Yeah. No. I guarantee you in the brownstones of Peru, they are not doing this.
They're not doing this in Lima.
Yeah, no,
Except
they're not.
Maybe they are. Maybe
Underground?
they've adopted this tradition, this practice.
I think they have.
We'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to see where it is. I'm just like looking up on the map.
It's middle of nowhere, Peru. It's high up in the Andes.
Yeah.
I was watching a bit of the Vice guide to this, and I believe he said it was a 10-hour drive there. Like,
From where?
Lima, probably, which is the capital. And that looks about right, distance-wise, and the fact that it's in the fucking mountains.
and there's like probably one road in.
Yeah.
God, man. Peru, Chile.
Oh,
all those
ironically, you take 35 to get there. I'm serious. 35 is the highway that goes through Santo Tomás.
It's not the same 35.
Oh, well, no,
not
no, it is.
I-35, yeah.
It is actually. There is one. 35 goes all the way down.
What?
Like there is a.
No,
didn't
but-
Ewan McGregor just do that on Netflix? He went from like the tip of South America all the way up to fucking Canada.
I think you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can take highways.
Yeah,
all the way
you
up.
gotta bring some money with you though.
Oh yeah.
You gotta pay off some cartels.
Like yeah. You're
You're a real dick if you want to fuck over Obi-Wan, though. Like if Obi-Wan came up
Do
to
you
me,
think some guy who's in the middle of a cartel knows who Obi-Wan is?
he should.
Dude, what if they did though? Like, oh shit, it's Obi-Wan.
It's like a simple Jack
It's like a
moment.
horrifying guerrilla unit
Yeah.
that's just like kidnapping peasants and stuff, but they're like, shit, Obi-Wan.
Simple Jack. No, it's seriously that moment.
They have a bunch of hostages in hoods.
Yeah.
And then Ewan McGregor kind of rolls up to their toll stop, and they're like, "Oh, you're good, man." Like,
We love.
These are not the droids we're looking for,
Yeah,
bro.
you saved the prequels, man. You're the
Yeah.
best.
Oh man, sick. I would love
Show
that.
kind of sucked, but that wasn't your fault.
That wasn't your fault, dude.
it's just bad writing, dude. You were given nothing.
Given nothing.
They give them notes.
You crush it, Obi.
So, once a year, between the 24th and 26th of December, anyone can handle outstanding disagreements by throwing hands in a public arena as the rest of their community watches. The word Takanakuy translates to when blood is boiling in the native tongue.
That's pretty sweet. In the native tongue? So, it's an indigenous word.
They don't speak Spanish, really.
Oh, I love that.
They don't really speak English. They speak a lick of Spanish, but there is a native tongue that is
What are
preferred.
they? Are they? They're not Incan. But they were probably under the Incan Empire.
They actually fought off the Incas.
They did. Okay.
This is they don't necessarily know where this tradition came from, but part of it was a celebration of their history, fighting off the Spanish conquistadors, the Incas. They're kind of their own thing, their subsect. I don't know how to say the word, so I'm not going to try. Just
Okay.
native Peruvians, you know?
Okay.
Oh, you don't know how to say the tribal name?
No.
Oh, that's
It's
fair.
how's it spelled?
It's probably
It's hard.
Letters.
Okay.
There's probably X's. And
They don't make sense.
What's really funny is that my Patreon episode this week that we're going to record next takes place in the exact same part of the world.
Why you guys do this?
It was a coincidence,
Okay.
fun coincidence.
No, we planned it.
And I'm pretty sure the word Takanakuy showed up
Peru.
in my research.
You guys
Mine's
just
more
planned
Chile,
Peru.
but same vibes.
I mean, they're right next
Yeah,
to each
yeah,
other.
I mean, it's the Chumbavalacas province.
Okay.
The indigenous people are
Oh.
Quache?
All
I
right.
know what
Yeah,
you
yeah.
did.
What'd I do?
No, him.
Okay.
Okay.
The Chilean dictator.
No,
Oh, not him.
it's another native.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
So the goal of the tradition of Takanakuy is to start off the new year with a fresh, clean slate.
Yeah, dog.
During the pre-fight festivities, a procession of people dressed in traditional cowboy legwear and bright woven ski mask.
What? Hold on. It's about Spring Breakers outfit?
That's exactly what I
Yeah.
saw.
I showed you
Vanessa Hudgens
Yeah.
at the end of Spring Breakers.
I showed you some of the videos. Yeah, they wear like
I guess I didn't key in on that.
kind of lucha libre
Hell yeah.
ski masks. Yeah.
It did kind of look like that now that I remember.
Fucking all about that.
And they proceed through the town dancing to Halia music, which is every song has the same chorus and can get a bit repetitive.
The music that he showed me was hilarious. It's just a bunch of dudes in the street with ski masks going, hoo, 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 hoo. It's amazing.
It's not far off.
No, I mean, like, it's seriously that. It looks kind of fun.
It would probably drive you insane
Oh,
after about an hour.
the noise, if this is all you
Get
hear
your
the
blood
entire,
up.
If that's all you heard for an entire day, I'd want
Yeah.
to fight someone.
And you're drinking all day, too.
Yeah, and you're drinking.
That's cannot be understated enough.
I'm here to squash some beef.
This is
I mean, think
this
about
is a
how much-
drinking festivity.
Yeah, think about how much you wanted to fight Joe after he kept playing The Boys Are Back in Town at your bachelor party at every bar.
Dude, actually, it would get to the point where I wanted to fight him, and then, like, it would get funny again.
I know.
There was times where it got really
But
funny.
it went through that swing every time.
Yeah.
We'd just be sitting there. It'd be like,
If
and Jake would be like, God damn it. You're fucking ruining this party. Like every different bar.
I hear I like get a little triggered still.
There's only one song about the boys being back, though.
There's plenty of songs about Santa, but only one song about the boys
Yeah.
being back.
Yeah.
Actually, there's not that many songs about Santa. If you think about it.
That is a bit in
South
South
Park,
Park. Yeah.
yeah.
Santa gets mad at Jesus because he doesn't
So he
have as many
starts,
songs.
he starts singing Duran Duran.
Yeah. Her name is Rio and she.
Yeah, but I didn't see Mama kissing Jesus.
Well, it's because your mom's a whore.
Your mom is a whore because Jesus is inside of her.
Yeah.
Inside of all of us.
Yeah. She's
The Holy Spirit, at least.
The Jesus and the Holy Spirit. Taking both ends.
And then God watches or something.
Yeah.
God's in the corner.
Yeah.
Just jerking it.
Holy Trinity's
God's
creepy.
ever present. Yeah.
God's just cucked.
No, man. He's the cuck it master.
The cuck it master?
Yeah.
In the corner, in his chair, though.
Yeah. There's two little marionettes.
Oh, he's the...
Yeah. The cuck it master.
It's in an out-of-place chair, too. It's just that black...
He brings his own chair. He's actually that guy from that. He's that guy from that GIF that like fucking whips out the lawn chair.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking like hotel, out of place, doesn't go with any of the rest of the decor.
Okay. We all have our own. The important thing is that our girl's getting stuffed up by Christ and the Holy Spirit.
And God's watching.
Yeah.
Always. But Santa's always watching, too.
But Santa is always watching.
Yeah, it's like how the FBI and the NSA are always watching.
Yeah. Well, that is true.
Two separate entities, connected, certainly, but
Yeah.
they're getting their own. They're getting their own data.
Can't spell Santa without NSA. You ever think of that?
I didn't.
Both very much real.
Yeah.
100% real, both of them.
The NSA? Absolutely. And Santa.
Yeah.
Santa's actually an agent for the NSA. It's sad.
He can literally get into every American's house.
He's been
probably-
compromised.
I think we probably killed him at some point during the War on Terror.
Yeah, and we replaced him with
an asset, yeah.
An asset, yeah. Santa's definitely
Yeah.
a 3-letter asset.
I mean,
for sure.
look at this. How can you trust this? A man from Turkey who can get into any American's house?
Not even Turkish, too. He's Greek.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Grew up in Anatolia. Lived in Anatolia.
I'm telling you, that is the last guy you want in every American's
Yeah,
household.
it's not what you want.
We got this new guy. His name's Jim Smith. And
He looks like a good Christian.
Yeah, he is. Just
We're talking-
Anglo as fuck.
Yeah, we're talking like Lutheran or something.
We're not talking Catholic.
No. You don't want that.
No, he is a full-on Protestant.
Being inebriated is a common thing for both during and after the festivities, with people starting to drink early on Christmas Day and being drunk while fighting.
Just
After
sounds like an Irish
I was
Christmas.
supposed to say Irish, Italian.
Yeah.
we're all the same,
These
guys.
Not Anglo.
We're all the same.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. Is everybody, for as different as we are, we have the same core values
Yeah.
Drink,
and traditions.
Drink and fight.
drink, eat, fight, fuck.
Drink, be angry at the people around you.
Yeah,
I want to adopt this.
deaf.
Okay.
I think we should all celebrate Takanakuy.
Takanakuy?
As a podcast.
You just think so because you'd win the fights.
Man, I guess it's literally too late this year, but next year we got to do a Christmas sweatshirt. Mary Takanakuy. It's just two Indians beating the Christ out of each other.
One, we should do a Saturnalia sweater.
We need both. Yeah, we need non-Christmas Christmas sweaters.
Yeah,
For all the things that are celebrated around this time.
Yeah, Saturnalia.
Not Hanukkah, but-
Takanakuy. We should definitely have a Yuletide lads.
A Yule Lads.
Or
Yeah.
Yule Lads sweater.
Yes.
Yeah. Yule Lads are part of the Sabrina universe in the new Sabrina Netflix special. Katie was watching that during Halloween,
Oh, really?
and the Yule Lads showed up.
That's funny.
Witches are Nordic.
No, they just incorporate a lot of different like.
It's a terrible show. They just toss a lot of shit into it.
Yeah, they,
See what sticks.
What?
See what sticks.
Yeah,
the
pretty
Yule-
much. Look, and I have a huge, like, fucking hard on for Kiernan Shipka. Love her. Super hot, but
Sally Draper. Yeah.
I never watched Mad Men, so I can.
You get to actually see her as an adult.
Yeah, I only know her as an adult.
That's so weird to me because like I only see her as like an 8-year-old.
Right.
No, because I watched.
I have
Mad
to
Men.
like clarify that every time. Like, dude, I think Kieran Shipka is a fucking smoke show because people are like, dude, what? Didn't you watch Mad Men with the fucking little girl?
No,
like, I didn't know her.
Like,
I
she is like a little girl forever in my head.
Well, and I've seen clips of her in it since then, and I'm like, her face has not changed.
No, she looks the exact same.
Yeah.
She has a little kid face.
Yeah,
to
she
me.
does.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I only know her as a fucking adult.
I don't think it would matter to you, honestly. Even if you did watch.
I'm just
Mad
kidding.
Men.
I was sitting there rubbing my hands watching Mad Men.
It's like, all right, Sally. All right.
As I said earlier, the origins of the festival are still unclear, but many connect it back to the Spanish invasion in the 16th century, when indigenous people and colonizers would come to blows to settle their scores.
Mostly, who owns this land? You say it's you, but here I am.
That's so weird.
Better fight it out.
My favorite thing.
Listen, if they were going kind of blow for blow, fist for fist, I'm okay with that.
My favorite shitty political meme right now.
Yeah.
Is a lot of socialist accounts post this thing where it's like, "Oi, we want to take your house." And they're like, "Well, it's my house. You can't have it." Like it's like some aristocrat, lord of the manor. And they're like, "Well, how'd you get it?" It's like, "I got it from my father." And it's like, "Well, how'd he get it?" "He fought for it." And it's like, "Well, we'll fight you for it." And it's like, I want to kind of put this out there. If you're like a socialist that thinks everyone should be equal,
Yeah.
you're not going to like fighting people for the property. I don't know if you're going to really aware of how that worked out last time, but socialism didn't win.
I've met a lot of people at these fight gyms.
Yeah.
They don't lean left.
No, they don't.
No.
Yeah.
They don't lean right either. They're just kind of their own thing. They're insane. They're mostly conspiracy theorists.
They're anarcho-sigmas.
Yeah. They're definitely ANCAP.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Sigmas.
No.
Just complete weirdos.
Okay.
Anyone that rolls with other men.
Upsilons.
A little odd. A little off.
They're upsilons for sure.
Yeah, I think if anyone who's like is jiu-jitsu is their primary hobby is
Or wrestling too. Wrestling.
yeah.
If you were a D1 wrestler, you're off.
If you have cauliflower ear, I'm staying away from you.
You can beat up everybody, but that doesn't mean you should.
No, please stop.
Yeah.
Learn virtue.
You can
once
wrestle anyone except your own demons.
Wrestling with the past.
Oh, you're constantly wrestling with them.
Right. You
Yeah.
can pin anyone except your own.
Yeah, you can pin anyone but your demons. Oh, that's good.
Love you, Giorgio.
I wasn't even talking about Georgia.
Oh, I assumed you were talking directly to him.
No, he's actually one of the cooler grapplers.
He's the sweetest guy in the world.
Two of my favorite wrestlers are Giorgio and my buddy Brian. Brian Mitchell is also a wrestler.
Yeah.
Similar fighting festivities exist in other parts of Peru and the Bolivian Andes, but they don't happen around Christmas time. So this is unique in its own way. And they almost kind of ripped. They certainly ripped this tradition. And we're like, we'll do it in May.
Who?
The Bolivians and other parts of
but they moved it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Lame. Fuck off. What, May? What are you doing in May? For Easter? Easter's actually April. So what?
Yeah, what are you doing in May?
It's
May Day?
like, spring, start of summer, better fight. That's stupid. That's a Christmas thing.
I don't know enough Bolivian history to like answer that.
I mean, it's
Simon Bolivar starts
South
there.
America.
Yeah.
The fighters masked enter the fighting arena and call out their match by first and last name.
Okay.
So you call out you
So yeah, you don't even know sometimes who you're gonna fight that day.
You're just like drinking. You're like, dude, I wonder who's mad at who. And they're like, Steve, you dog shit on my lawn, fucking 19 times.
First and last name too.
Yes. Get in here, Steve Harris.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The two are ready to duke it out. Their hands are wrapped in cloth, and the match begins after a handshake or hug. So every fight starts with
Every hug's gotta just be like
being super
hey, come
civil.
Here, come here. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna fucking kill you for what you did this year, you bitch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you a bitch in front of everybody. Fuck you. All right, good fight. Let's go.
Only you.
Kicks,
You gotta tap the gloves.
slaps, and punches are allowed. But biting, hair pulling, and hitting someone while they're down is not.
So there's no rough and tumble.
No.
This is just a good old scrap.
Scrap, man.
From the videos I watched, it was almost like sparring.
Oh, really?
A lot of, not too intense, not too crazy. Some did. Some would escalate.
What if some guy was just like so confident he was gonna win, and he just was like, "I'm going slaps only."
Just only slaps?
Only slaps.
That's the most disrespectful thing you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be it. You're only trying to slap me, bro? I'm going to
Like
fight
the other
you
guy's
so
throwing
hard.
punches, and you're just like dodge.
Just a little slap. You're slap fighting.
Yeah.
As kids, that was huge for us.
Slap fighting?
But slap fights, if you hit somebody hard enough, would eventually turn into a real
It turns
fight.
into a real fight.
No, 100 times out of 100.
The first time you get your bell rung a little bit, like there's something triggers every time. Like like when my kid has headbutted me before. Like if you actually get a real blow to the head, you got to restrain yourself pretty quickly because like my first instinct is just like, fuck, and then calm down immediately. But it is like that was different than your little smack or whatever. Like you just hurt me.
Is that the first time you hit Rory?
Oh, don't worry about that. No, but it is really
just
like
from behind
the
that.
first time he fucking reared back and headbutted me because I wasn't looking for it either.
Yeah,
I was just like, God damn it,
dude. Yeah, I was doing summer camp shit one time as a camp counselor.
Yeah,
and a kid like just shot a basketball so bad.
Yeah,
it like hit me in the head.
Yeah.
Basically,
when you weren't looking.
I was looking.
Oh.
I just like I didn't think they could shoot it that badly, and I was like, all right. I want to kill you.
Yeah, he's like, motherfucker,
dumb kid.
Growing up, there's always this kid, Mike. I won't say his last name, but shouts to him.
Sounds Italian.
He was Italian.
Yeah,
I knew it was. From
Mikey.
fucking Philly.
He's
Mike
a Mikey.
something, yeah.
He wasn't a Mikey. He was just a Mike.
Oh, no.
Older than me. We all played the same sports, and he always tried to slap fight me every day. So we would do it. I was always reluctant, and I would beat him in the slap fights.
Would he cry?
No, he would. He was much bigger than me, but I was landing
that?
shots. No,
just
he was jacked for like a 7th or 8th grader who's jacked.
Okay,
but I had better hands than him until it turned into a real fight. He would always just destroy me.
In the real fight?
Until it was time to throw weight around.
Yeah.
So he'd want to slap fight you?
He'd always try to like get one back in slap fights every other day, and I would always hit him well, like better than he would hit me.
But
and
then he just beat
Then
your
he would
ass.
just beat my ass. Yeah.
Why would you do this?
Because I was younger and I didn't have a choice.
So you were bullied by proxy through a slap fight.
I got bullied into fighting and then into another fight. Fight into another fight every day.
That's sweet.
That's how I grew up.
That sounds like the most Philly hellscape of a childhood I've ever heard of.
He made me stronger.
Hey,
He made me a better.
you Mick.
He made me a better basketball and football player.
Get over there and slap fight me.
You fucking touch me!
Yeah. Old Mikey Da Silva.
Yeah.
Not far off.
Say goodnight!
I knew it was Italian as soon as you said Mike. I was like,
Yeah.
this dude's fucking Italian.
I don't want to say his last name because he's connected.
I also saw him in college, and when I went back, still big, but he was very nice.
Yeah, that's good.
He was like acting like he didn't just beat my ass for 2 straight years.
Well, what are you gonna hold against a 7th grader?
Yeah.
Everything.
That is the funniest thing when I hear people say shit like that. It's like they made my life a living hell in junior high. It's like they don't.
Junior high was going to be living hell for you regardless. Man.
Yeah, like they were not operate like it wasn't like if it was a teacher. Sure, but like another fucking 12-year-old, like they don't know what they're doing.
I had a 7th grade.
Well, he was older than me.
Dude.
Like
Yeah.
2 years older than me.
I had a 7th grade English teacher ask me why Jews were evangelical. I had to like sit there and be like, I don't know, man. And he's like, well, if there was like a bridge out down the road, wouldn't you tell someone about it? And it's like, how's that the same thing? He's like, because you're not saving people. I was like, that's not what Judaism is about.
Also,
I had to have this conversation with a public school teacher.
That's fucking
like,
gnarly. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Did you hear about that public school teacher the other day who some girl was like, take down your Israeli flag? And he was, I guess they caught it on audio. He was like, slit her fucking throat.
To the kid?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like, you're an adult, sir.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe don't. I had a math teacher
Oh my
fired
God.
like the year after I graduated high school for telling some kid to slit his own wrists.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's not funny, but like,
It's funny.
it's kind of funny.
He was like, I don't have a, I think so. I think I told a story before. But they're like, he was like, kid was, I think was like fucking with them. He was like, I don't have a pen to write with, and he's like, slit your own wrist and write it in fucking blood.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's
And
an
they were
insane
like,
thing to say to a
hey,
kid.
Mr.
It was a different time, Jake.
It was a different time. This was probably like in the last 20 years.
This happened in like 2005.
Yeah.
We went to Catholic school for elementary, so I get my ass beat by teachers. They would lay their hands on me.
We also
Definitely have.
they were nuns.
You'd like be yanked. That type of thing.
we didn't have that kind of shit.
I didn't nun tell me I was going to hell
Good.
when I was in 8th grade.
Good.
know.
Good. You're at a religious school. You should be worried about that shit.
Let them know.
Well, I was going to public high school. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
She was concerned for my soul because I was going to public high school
she was
because
right.
Mr.
we couldn't afford to go to like Cardinal O'Hara for 10 grand a year.
Why didn't you just tithe?
That is your tithe
10 grand a year
to pay for the Catholic high school.
is the tithing?
Yeah.
I thought like if
Nah,
you
I'm just making that up.
People don't realize that like
yeah.
Catholic elementary school and grade school, cheap,
Really affordable.
super affordable. High school is where they get you.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you can't afford the tuition, you can tithe a certain amount.
No.
That's how it was in like Florida.
Oh, well, that sounds fair.
Yeah, but you guys got bright futures. If you had a pulse and you got over like a 2.5, they just paid for your college. Like, fuck off.
That's not true. It was you'd have to have over a 3.8.
It was a 3. Like, I had so many kids in my fraternity that were retarded, and 75% of their education was paid
Oh, you're
for.
saying maintaining the bright features? Yes. All you had to do was maintain a 3.0, and your tuition was good. Pretty
God.
much. Yeah, it was awesome. I would drop below at 3.0, but if you brought it back up by a certain point, so I'd always like for the fall.
You had like a little probation period.
Yeah, for the fall, I'd always slip under a 3,
Yeah.
and then I'd get it above.
They're like,
in the
hey, your
spring.
account's overdrawn. Just move some money over from
Yeah.
savings. Type of thing. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
still, going out of state in Florida was cheaper than going in state in
That
like
doesn't
Penn
surprise me.
State.
Yeah, and also like what public school would you want to go to in Pennsylvania besides Penn State? I feel like the rest are kind of
Slippery Rock.
Temple?
I rock.
Is Temple public?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was private.
I thought it was
No, fuck no.
It
Temple's
sounds like a-
super,
Well,
I mean,
super
That doesn't
public.
have a state's name in it. I think it's private.
that, and if
Yeah.
it's in a city, I almost automatically assume it's private.
I can understand that. Villanova is very private, but it's not in the city. It's mainline.
But it's like in Metro Philly. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's not its own separate
Right.
thing. Yeah.
I get you.
TIL.
Today I learned.
Today I learned.
Yeah, call it Temple State.
Temple State
I
University.
should, yeah. That just
Home
sounds like
to-
a university in Tel Aviv.
Bill Cosby and John Chaney and Diplo for a little bit, I think.
Diplo.
Diplo also went to UCF for a year.
Way more on brand.
Very much on brand. Honestly, it'd be great if he was like Arizona State, UCF.
Just hit up all the party
Yeah.
schools, yeah. The arena is filled with judges holding whips.
Sweet. So what, you can't leave until the fight's over? You get whipped if you get too close to the
No,
end?
it's for crowd control.
Okay.
In case,
back!
in case like a family member or a friend tries to jump in.
That's awesome.
That's fantastic. That's a good rule.
That's the job you want.
Whip boy.
crowd whip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should actually just do that at golf instead of like a guy with a quiet, please.
Bunch of
Some fucking douchebags like, get in the hole!
Bubble Booey.
Yeah.
Just fucking Indiana
Fucking
Jones.
whip to the fucking
You
face.
just see some fucking 45-year-old dude in slacks just hit the turf.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
His Mick Ultra explodes on the ground.
Yeah, that should happen. Just thinking back to the TPC Sawgrass. Or not Sawgrass, Scottsdale.
But that's the one where it's allowed. These turds do that at like every tournament now.
They
You
really
see-
do.
Mashed potatoes.
That's
Yeah.
so dumb.
Yeah,
Baba
that
Booey.
whip to the face.
Well, that's all Howard Stern. You know that, right?
Why do they do that?
I don't know.
Baba Booey is Howard
Definitely
Stern
Howard
for sure.
Stern,
Baba
yeah.
Booey, Howard Stern's penis. They just like yell it out at press conferences or wherever just to get on TV.
It's so dumb. Yell softcore history if you're at a. Wait, what should they yell for us?
Oh man, what's our shit don't change?
Shit don't change. Tale as old as time.
Yeah, just sing it
would
and
actually
do
be-
the Angela Lansbury voice as best you can.
We might get a cease and desist for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We don't want to keep that on the radar.
Was it Jeff, Don, and Ron? Ron,
Yeah.
Don, and Jeff.
yeah.
That'd be good.
Or just like justice for Topsy.
Justice for Topsy would be a good one.
That's a good one too. People are just gonna think that's Bob's Burgers though.
Oh, they would.
Why does Top or Yeah, Bob's Burgers just has like.
They have a Topsy episode.
I know they have a Topsy episode, but they own Topsy now.
It's the most prominent featuring of Topsy.
No, we are.
Media.
We are.
No, it's not even close. Not even fucking.
Eventually, we
close.
will be.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe.
I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not.
Sorry, that's a network television show. You kidding? Unless we get our own show.
We make a movie about
episode.
Topsy, yeah. The fights are about proving to the community you are dependable and ready to protect yourself and loved ones against injustice, stolen lovers, sheep, food, daily hardships. The festival seeks to resolve conflict, strengthen community bonds, and hopefully arrive at a greater peace. On the day of Takanakuy, social status is suspended. The bosses fight the employees.
What? Still into it.
The waiter fights the merchant. The sisters fight each other.
Of course.
People of every age, from small children to old bastards, and any gender can participate.
If this
Is there cross-gender fighting?
I have not seen that.
Okay.
I feel like they wouldn't do that in Peru.
Yeah.
And if this is your first Takanakuy, you have to fight.
This is the infant round.
Yeah.
We should
Yes. Dude,
we should go and have to fight.
Yeah.
That should be an episode of our show
Fighting
once
at
we get-
Takanakuy.
Yeah, once we get our show.
once our TV show goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down.
Hey, when are we doing the TV show?
We have to. We'll talk about it. We can talk about it later.
All right, fine.
I do like the idea that you can see like 70-year-old guys just throwing down, and then you have like 7-year-old kids.
Yeah.
Well, that's
The next fight.
It's just fight circus.
It's quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quick turnaround too.
Yeah.
That's the appeal of street beefs, right? Like you got me turned on to street beefs, and like there'll often be like very fit MMA fighter dudes in
Yeah.
these, but then sometimes it's like 55-year-old dads
Right.
Just
That are
got
not-
off the shift
that are not in shape.
Right.
Yeah.
at the supermarket.
Like, they don't even change-
stocking shelves.
I watched a dude in slides beat up a guy in gym shorts, like, and they were just fat dads.
Hell yeah.
You don't want to fight a guy in slides.
No,
The guy
you
who's
don't.
comfortable swinging in slides. Yeah.
The guy that's comfortable kicking in slides.
Yep.
It's incredible.
That's like the most iconic scene in The Ultimate Fighter with Chael Sonnen is he takes a guy down with flip-flops on.
Fuck.
Nothing you can do there.
No, you're getting smoked if that guy can get you in flip flops.
Not. Yeah.
That's over.
You're lucky he didn't wear a harder shoe.
Yeah,
Because
I'm-
you're just dead.
Honestly, it's probably you're lucky he's probably not barefoot. Too.
Yeah. When you do go out, though, and you decide to wear flip-flops, you are choosing nonviolence. Because you don't want to fight anybody in flip-flops.
No.
You're like, I hope I don't get robbed.
I hope we don't have to do anything quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I honestly make a concerted choice, or like a conscious choice to on the type of shoe I wear when I take my kids somewhere. In case they like run away from me
Yeah.
or we get in a car accident or something, like probably shouldn't wear Birkenstocks while I'm driving them to the to the store.
You're at the public park, and he's running towards the road. You're in flip-flops, so you have to try to...
No, you ditch those flops. You
Yeah,
run
yeah.
barefoot.
Like you can't. Like I have to be like, oh, I should probably wear like tennis shoes or something
Yeah.
for everything. Like I shouldn't even like, or if like the boot's too heavy, I'd be like, I don't think I could chase my kid down.
I'm a very big barefoot person. Like personally, I would love to be.
build up the mitochondria in your
That's
feet.
right. Well, I mean, like most of the time I'm barefoot. Like if I'm around the house, if I go outside, I'm barefoot.
Such a Florida thing.
I'm pretty barefoot off, like the majority of the
I
time,
love
yeah.
I go
Golfing.
socked foot. I get cold very easily.
Socked foot in the yard.
No, not in the yard.
Oh, I was like, that's a psycho move.
No, yeah, that's horrible. I'll just put on my Birks for that.
I only have socks on when I have sex. Keep the feet warm.
Feet warm.
Kinda
Yeah,
hot, yeah.
it's not good for the erection to have cold feet.
Well, you put it around your balls, the sock. to
Yeah,
keep
the
it
ball
warm.
sock.
Yeah, the ball
Put the
sock.
ball sock around your balls.
Yeah,
That's a different sock.
yeah, but it's still a sock.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What were you talking about?
I don't know.
Takanakuy?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we're
70-year-olds.
talking about shoe choices.
Oh,
For
yeah,
fighting. Yeah.
Oh,
Not even for
barefoot,
fighting,
though. Yeah,
just for
barefoot.
daily
Daily life. yeah.
life.
Yeah, I used to golf barefoot for a while until
You John Daly?
I could get away with it in Florida. It was nice, but then they had
Huckleberry Finn over
they
here.
treated the greens that I was golfing, the course I was golfing at, and my feet like peeled for a week
From the sand?
From the chemicals, I
from the
imagine.
chemicals that
Yeah.
they were using to treat the.
And yeah, they punch it, though.
Well, no, they were treating the grass though with like
Yeah.
a pesticide.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
my dad was golfing once. He had a similar situation. Wasn't barefoot like a fucking hillbilly, but him and my uncles put their cigars down on the green to putt. Was being treated.
I've golfed.
The scars back up and smoked them. They were all violently ill.
I've golfed barefoot. I've golfed shirtless. That's the beauty of the municipal golf course.
That's right. That's what you.
I don't golf private. Are you kidding me?
No.
It's
Pay
too
$14 for 18.
way too stuffy.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, I'm gonna pay no more than like $35
per
a round.
round. Yeah, easy. But no, yeah, I used to look like a little Huck Finn. I'd walk around barefoot with a dip in for high school golf practice
Hell yeah.
because there's no adults around. You're going and playing by yourself
Yeah.
for practice. It's fantastic.
My golf coach was my dad's golf coach, so he was an adult. He was like 80.
Yeah, but he wasn't like with you the whole time. Would you guys play together?
No, whenever I did something stupid in a match, he would somehow be there. Like I would throw a club and he would just
Pop out of
somehow in his golf cart, come out of the bush and
that's not the
he's like,
spirit of the game.
pick that golf club up.
Good. Throwing clubs is fucking lame.
It is. Lame.
It is lame.
We had a kid that
I don't get mad at golf anymore. This was in high school. I was a different person.
We had a kid that barely broke 90 that would snap his club sometimes. They'd be like, "Dude, you barely break 90."
I know. It's
you
like I'm
suck.
better than this. No, you're not.
No, you're not, dude. This is as good as you're ever gonna be.
Yeah.
Like,
I've accepted that with my older age, though. Nothing really upsets me or gets me too tuned up.
but like a fucking, I mean, a 17-year-old that can barely shoot under like 88 should know that he's not going anywhere with golf. Like, if you're not breaking fucking par, like at 18, you're not.
I think you can get a scholarship if you can shoot like
Under
2
80.
over, 3 over.
Yeah,
You
like
talking about a D1 scholarship?
No,
Okay.
maybe.
D1, you gotta be shooting.
'Cause
straight.
there's
It depends
definitely-
on like if you have the tools. Like if you can drive the fuck out of the ball and you're still shooting like 2 or 3 over, but you're kinda
you're
raw.
fine. Yeah.
If you're raw, somebody will take you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not. If you're not shooting scratch, you're not getting D1.
And there's a huge difference between scratch golfer and a pro golfer.
Absolutely.
It's immense. There's an immense gap.
We're talking pro golfers are like plus handicaps.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
but it's more than that.
for sure. I mean, we can get to a lot of that.
Let's get back to the fights.
No. Golf.
Each fight is typically very quick. Sometimes lasts less than a minute.
Okay.
The match,
These people don't have stamina for
They
fucking-
don't.
Yeah.
they're hammered
normal.
too.
Yeah.
They're drunk and they're normal.
I want to see a hammered toddler just throw hands, and I guarantee they're drunk too.
They're probably just taking naps at that point if they're a toddler.
Yeah.
Hammered toddler is asleep.
They're still fighting.
Fighting in their sleep.
No, they're fighting, and then they go
Take nap.
They're fighting live.
take a nap in their mom's arms. Yeah.
The match ends when a fighter is rendered out of commission or by decision of the whip wielding judge.
Okay. So he just whips it, and he's like, "Fight over."
He can.
Okay.
Cool.
But the whips, again, are for crowd control for the most
Right.
part. It's like
I want that job.
my homies trying to jump in. Stay back.
Get
I want
back.
that job.
The fight must end with a handshake or hug, and hopefully the person is conscious enough to do so afterwards. If someone disagrees with the outcome of the fight, he or she can appeal for another fight.
Disagree with the outcome. Like if it goes to points, goes to the judges.
Yeah, if it goes to whip. If it goes to whip, then
Yeah.
you can
No, if they just didn't
protest.
like how it went down. If they got
That's
like,
their fault.
yeah,
fight
but you
better.
can still, you can,
The next Takanakuy is they're angry about how the last Takanakuy went.
Just wait a year, motherfucker.
Sounds like a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
you just train for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your little Rocky montage.
I'll see you next Christmas, motherfucker.
That'd be
This
a
ain't
funny-
over.
That'd be a funny bit, like in July, someone pisses someone else off, like your neighbor, and then like for
Just
the
the
next
next
5
6 months,
months,
yeah,
they're
5
just
months.
like looking at you, like pounding a bale of hay.
Yeah, carrying a side of beef up the fucking
Yeah,
mountain.
It's like fucking you, dude.
You can also settle disputes, legal disputes,
With
and property disputes with these fights.
So quite literally, this is my land.
Yeah,
I'm here.
that's
Because again, the nearest court is 12 hours away.
yeah. I mean that's,
So they're like, no lawyers, none of this
It's just-
nonsense. We're not going to get tied up in legal fees.
Right.
I imagine.
One-on-one combat for your wife.
Good lord, I imagine the cost of getting to a court is more detrimental than just having a fight over it.
how's there just not a court nearby? They're in a town.
What do you mean? That is the court.
There's only like 3 police officers.
If they have I mean, god damn.
No, the court is the Takanakuy.
Santo Tomás. Like there's restaurants in this town. I'm looking at it on the map. There's a hospital. They don't have a court.
They're
They chose this life.
they're an old school people.
They chose this life.
I kind of like this life.
I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying it seems like a conscious choice to not have a. I mean, there's a bar. This is a bar in the town.
They don't like.
This is food from the bar. It's on Google Maps. They don't have a court.
That's fantastic bar food.
Yeah, they don't
Looks
like
good.
big government. All
Oh,
right,
look at this, just plate of meat and fries.
get your politics
We
out
should
of
go
here.
Yeah, we should go here.
We should go here.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Look at this. They got cocktails. They don't have a court.
Okay, why are you acting like cocktails and courthouses?
They go hand in hand.
Margaritas. They have a frozen margarita machine. They don't have a fucking court.
Yeah, dude, have you ever been to fucking like Cabo? They have plenty of frozen margs. I don't remember a courthouse on the resort grounds. Like, why are these things? They have to exist together for you in your mind.
A justice system seems harder to kind of put together than a frozen cocktail.
Yeah, dude, you're talking like.
It just seems like they have a lot of amenities.
Why does Applebee's have their own Magna Carta? Like, it's like.
They have a lot of amenities. I don't understand. I mean, there's TVs in here. You can watch the game
Why
in
do you
this bar.
think these are things that have to exist together?
They can't have a little hut with a fucking arbitrator in it?
Why do you think that's how easy it is?
Why would they have that when they have Takanakuy?
I guess, man.
You don't need
I'm just
it
saying
if you
they're
have
making a choice. Like, it's not like, oh, they can't have it because they're so far away. They clearly have so many other things that they strapped on
Those
the
are
back
not
of a
people.
They put
Those
it on
are
the back of a donkey
occupation.
and made it go 12 hours.
Yeah, you can't just throw an arbitrator and a court system on the back of a donkey.
Yes, you can. They can train one. And he lives there.
Train a donkey?
No,
Listen.
they train the arbitrator, and then he rides the donkey.
Who's gonna listen?
They're very distrusting of big government. They don't listen to Lima. They don't listen to the rest of Peru. They live by their own
Regardless
rules.
of how you feel about it, the existence of a frozen margarita does not necessitate the existence of a court system.
I'm just saying.
They shouldn't go hand in hand, though.
If your town has a frozen margarita machine,
No.
Just listen.
However this sentence goes is
Let him
wrong.
finish. Let him finish
No,
it, though.
if your town has a frozen margarita machine, then a 12-hour drive is no excuse to not have a judge in your town.
That's not true. I could buy a Margaritaville and live in the desert.
Right.
So now a judge should exist there?
If you have access to a frozen margarita machine, you should be able to have access to a judge.
What kind of fucking...
Because a frozen margarita machine is so fucking superfluous that what the fuck would it be there at something like a necessity to civil society, an arbitrator, a judge wouldn't be there.
I just don't think you get it. It doesn't matter.
I don't think you get the point I'm making,
You're making a fight.
They don't not have a judge. They don't not have a judge because they can't have one. They don't have a judge because they don't want one, is what I'm saying. Because if they wanted, they wanted a frozen margarita machine and they got that. If they wanted a judge,
that's an easier
they
thing
wanted
to
a
have
judge,
on your
they could get
property.
that.
No, but that's a whole separate person. Like a frozen margarita machine is a machine. Once you
People
get there, it's
live
there.
there.
So what?
So one of them could be a judge.
No, that's not how it works.
Just like
I
arbitrarily
disagree.
appointed judge.
Yeah, I disagree.
The fighters, with grudges settled in sore hands, heads, and bodies, will then proceed to drink more on the very Merry Christmas Day. The government of Lima has tried to eradicate Takanakuy.
I know an easy way they can do that. Just send a judge along with the next margarita machine.
You get one of
By the
those
way-
as an object and one of those as a person, right?
26,000 people live in this town.
Yeah.
That's more of an argument than the frozen marg machine.
I would just put forth that.
The fact they have no court and there's 26,000 people, I think that
There's no way you could appoint a judge. I just don't see it.
away. This is, the rule. If you're more than 12 hours away from something, you can't have a judge.
No. I don't think I guarantee you there's a courthouse there.
One would imagine.
I guarantee you there is. I'm sure there's a way to defer arbitration to Takanakuy legally.
Trial by combat.
It's only that. They're like, hey.
It's not like we have to do Takanakuy because there's no way else to do this. It's, hey, do you want to avoid court fees and just do it Takanakuy style? And people are like, yeah, for sure.
Are you telling me these articles lied to me?
No. I'm just saying, like, I think you're misinterpreting it.
What if I'm not?
What if you're not? There's a good chance you're not, Dan.
There might be a very good chance they don't have a courthouse.
They have a pretty sweet city hall.
If they have a
Look at
city
this
hall,
old-
they have a place to make laws.
Look at this old Spanish mission.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This town actually seems sweet.
Yeah, we should go there.
It's just really hard to get to.
This is a meat and fries
Well,
place.
like they fucking got a margarita
I don't know.
machine there. Yeah, you're right.
You know what, Rob? Rob, you're right. If a margarita machine just exists in space, there should be an arbitrator nearby.
Well, here's the thing. People of Lima and Cuzco and a lot of urban areas in the rest of Peru have adopted this practice and are now taking part of the originally indigenous cultural custom.
Okay, there's spin classes in this town.
If there's a spin class on Pluto, there should be a judge there too, I guess. This is the dumbest argument.
It's not dumb because if you've gotten so far down the line that you have a spin class,
I'm just saying.
How did you skip courthouse?
Say you have a space station and there's a fucking margarita machine on it. Do you need a judge up there too?
This audio is going to be so blown out.
Do you need a judge in the space station with the
There's literally
frozen
a
mark?
gym, and one of the things on it is spinning.
Cool. They ride stationary bikes. That's a poor gym.
Yoga. I'm just saying. This town.
Dude, there is yoga in plenty of places without judges. Half of India, bro.
Oh, they have a pizzeria.
The idea is they're mostly poor,
This seems like a.
and they can't afford legal fees.
Okay. I think somebody's, exaggerating a little bit. Not you. Whoever told you this. It's like, oh, we're so poor, we have to fight. They're just like, leave spin class. They're like, okay, let's fight.
We'll have to investigate ourselves. That's the only
we have
way
to
to
go,
really dictate whether or not this is true.
Ride 3 boroughs to Santo Tomás.
This practice has crossed class barriers, and people of middle and upper class are now taking part of the celebration. There's a similar event in Bolivia called Tinku. The event takes place in May, like I said earlier, in the village of Patasi. This practice is very similar to Takanakuy. However, the women rarely fight, and the fights between men are usually larger brawls. So a little bit more intense. This is more civil, one-on-one combat. Sometimes it breaks out to somebody jumping in, maybe a few friends jumping in.
Okay.
Women participate, old people, children of all ages. And I think this is an awesome tradition that we should all adopt, and we should get rid of courthouses.
No more courthouses. All trial by combat.
I'm okay. We replace every courthouse with a margarita machine.
I was about to say, replace every courthouse with an island drink.
Just a Margaritaville, yeah.
No, just a drive-through Margaritaville. Yeah.
So I think
you can't actually go inside and drink there. You can only drive through.
I think this place is really, really popular to visit because I'm literally just looking at the Google Maps right now. There's like 20 hostels.
Whoa.
I mean, there are a fuck ton.
It's in the Andes, so it's probably beautiful.
Watch there be like a P.F. Chang's there. But like there's no courthouse.
Get there and they're like, this is ludicrous. Yeah.
It's a McDonald's.
Yeah. What do they say? 2 countries with a McDonald's have never fought each other. It's like any town with a McDonald's doesn't have trial by combat.
Yeah. It's true.
What'd you guys learn today?
I learned that this place is a liar about how remote it is.
It's like, when you go to New Orleans, they're like, oh, ever since Katrina, we can't have credit card payments or split payments. They're like, oh, we're 12 miles away from a courthouse, so we fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You hear Katrina, dude, that was 18 years ago.
It's 2005,
Yeah.
and you're telling me you can take credit card payments, but you can't split them because of Katrina? Like, are you fucking kidding?
I mean, they did that for years.
Dude, they still blame shit on Katrina in New Orleans. It's hilarious. Like, I love it.
It's good out.
It's ever since Katrina, there's always been rats in the kitchen.
Ever since.
You know how it is.
Ever since Katrina, the casinos fall over. You know how it goes.
Hawaii should do that with Pearl Harbor.
Ever since
agree.
Pearl Harbor.
Man, the Arizona, it's kind of messing with stuff still down there.
Oh, ever since the Alamo.
We just can't get it together here in San Antonio.
All right. Yeah, what did I learn? I learned that Rob has a really weird idea of how judges should be implemented.
I think what I was saying makes perfect sense.
When you get your bartender license, you should also become a judge.
Yeah, if there's a TABC certified person in your town, there should be a judge there.
I feel like if you don't have a judge, but have certain amenities, you may have skipped a step, possibly on purpose.
And for that, I'm thankful for it.
Who's Hitler?
Yeah, who's Hitler today?
I don't even know. No one?
No one's Hitler.
Anyone who gets whipped in the face
No.
for trying to jump in
Oh,
and
if you're trying
disrupt
to jump in on a
combat.
fight, you're Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say any type of modernization of the city, of this
Any
town.
modernization? I got bad news for you. It's pretty decent.
It's getting...
growing.
They're losing their tradition, the core of their town.
Dude, apparently. I mean, I'll just look down the main road here on I-35.
Maybe it's too far gone.
Do you think so?
Maybe this was like totally remote 5 years ago. People heard about this tradition, and now they've done like a pilgrimage to fight.
It's like a bunch of like ski towns in Colorado. You know what I mean? That were like these gorgeous little small towns that are just getting like obliterated by people moving there. I mean, look, it's not. It's definitely it's definitely in Peru, but it's not the worst little town square.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I would definitely drink all week, dance in the streets, and then have a fight.
Then fight around the world.
Yeah.
Especially because I think they're a little smaller than us.
Oh, they definitely are. They're scrappier though. They're like little.
Oh, they're
like knives in the wind.
much hardened, much more hardened.
They're just little balls of muscle that go fast.
I got the reach though, dude.
There's
no way they're taller than like 5'6".
Oh man, they have a bullfighting arena.
Ooh.
That's typically where they have the fights.
Oh well,
It's in that little pit.
this.
Oh, dude, we gotta go to this.
Look at this.
That's sick.
Yeah. But there is a bull like on top. I think it is used for bullfighting.
Dude, you
also.
imagine we get some like coca and just like go to the fights and the Takanakuy fights.
However much coke we do, they're gonna be on way more.
We should fight somebody for their land.
You
just own it now.
get a vacation rental. For
This is mine now. I'm sure that won't be a problem.
Fight someone for their timeshare.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
If you buy a timeshare, you should have to fight for
You
it.
should have to fight for it every
month.
year.
I don't want this week. I want that week.
Fight for it.
All right. Well, that's all I got for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in. Again, make sure to check out patreon.com/softcorehistory for 2 episodes a week. Additionally, we also have merch at softcorehistory.com. Leave a review on Apple and Spotify, please, and thank you. 5 stars if you can. And yeah, we love you guys. Happy holidays. Hope you have a wonderful time with your family, your friends, yourself, really, if you're unlucky enough. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, wow. Thanks.
Enjoy your own presence, though. Sometimes being alone is the best.
It is. Man, yeah, this guy will fuck you up. He doesn't look big, but he looks mean.
He does look mean.
Yeah.
I think you target somebody that's older, smaller, weaker.
Well, here's like the village idiot. Get this guy.
You fight the hammer guy.
Yeah.
Although he might not be able to feel anything, so he just comes at you like a zombie.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just
true.
keep knocking him down. He keeps getting back up.
Dust himself off.
Yeah.
I ain't hear no bell.
All right.
But I think I did just hear the bell for this podcast. So for Jake Goldman and Rob Fox, I'm Dan Regester, and you just got soft served.